Starting on December 1st, we are counting down to Christmas with the best 25 Christmas movies of all time. If you're just joining this series, I encourage you to start from the beginning. And if you enjoy Christmas content all year long, then click on that subscribe button. Number 5. Miracle on 34th Street. It might seem strange for anyone to question whether Santa is real, but how exactly do you tell the difference between the genuine Santa and just an eccentric old man in a red suit? Simple. You hire a smart lawyer who can find the perfect mix of authoritative proof and belief. And with that, you get a miracle on 34th Street.
That is the greatest picture I have ever made. And I've got the angle on the trailer. Boys, we've got to get across to the public that that picture has everything. Why, it's hilarious. It's romantic. It's tender. It's charming. It's delightful. It's exciting. And it's groovy.
Yes, Mr. Schaefer.
That does it, boss.
Mr. Schaefer, you've got a great idea.
Naturally. Now, I'll tell you what we do.
On the morning of Macys' Thanksgiving Day parade, Kris Kringle discovers that the Santa is drunk.
Oh, no!
Yes, it's disgraceful.
Jingle bells, jingle bells, jingle bells. What do you mean by drinking? You know it's not allowed. It's cold. A man's got to do something to keep warm.
Alerting the parade coordinator, Doris Walker, she quickly replaces the slosh Santa with Kris to take over. Kris does such a good job that Macys hires him as their 34th Street in-store Santa. Kris begins to win over customers by directing them to other stores for items Macys doesn't carry. This begins to generate positive publicity, appeasing Mr. Macys. Doris, who doesn't believe in Santa, becomes concerned when her daughter Susan begins to question if Kris is the real Santa when she sees him speak Dutch to a young orphan girl.
Doesn't speak English, she's Dutch. She just came over. I told her you wouldn't be able to speak to him. But when she saw you in the parade yesterday, she said you were Santa Claus, as she calls you. Oh, I didn't know what to do.
Hallo, ik ben blij dat je gekomen bent.
Oh, ben Sinterklaas.
Ja, zeker. Zeg maar wat je zou willen hebben van Sinterklaas.
When Doris asks Kris to tell Susan he isn't Santa, Kris insists he is Santa Claus. Concerned about his mental state, Doris allows company psychologist Sawyer to evaluate him, who falsely labels Kris as unstable.
Why is it bad, does he say?
Guys who dress up like Santa Claus, see, and give presents away, do it because when they was young, they must have did something bad.
Excuse me, Alfred. A few things have just come into my head, and I'm going to say them. Taking a normal, impressionable boy like Alfred and filling him up with complexes and phobias?
I think I'm better equipped to judge that than you are.
Just because the boy wants to be good and kind to children, you tell him he has a guilt complex.
Having the same delusion you couldn't possibly understand.
You're heartless. You have no humanity.
Are you going to leave?
This leads Kris to be committed to Bellevue. Doris's neighbor, attorney Fred Gailey, intervenes as Kris's lawyer for his competent hearing to prove that Kris is the real Santa Claus.
And if he is the person he believes himself to be, just as you are, then he's just as sane.
Granted, but he isn't.
Oh, but he is, Your Honor.
Is what?
I intend to prove that Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus.
In court, the district attorney demands Mr. Gailey submit authoritative proof that Kris is the one true Santa Claus.
I've got a feeling he is Santa Claus, Mother. He's not like anyone else. He must be Santa.
I think perhaps you're right, Susie.
As public support grows, so does Doris's belief, writing Kris a letter letting him know that she believes he is Santa Claus. On the final day of the hearing, Fred receives a surprising piece of evidence. The U.S. Postal Service delivers all the letters addressed to Santa directly to Kris.
I understand the post office receives thousands of these letters every year.
I have further exhibits, Your Honor, but I hesitate to produce them.
Oh, I'm sure we'll be very happy to see them.
Put them here on my desk.
Yes, Your Honor.
Judge Harper accepts this as official recognition that Kris is Santa and dismisses the case.
Since the United States government declares this man to be Santa Claus, This court will not dispute it. Case dismissed.
On Christmas morning, Chris directs Doris, Fred, and Susan past a house for sale, the very home Susan had wished for. Inside the house, Fred and Doris find Chris's cane, where it's confirmed that Chris was Santa Claus. So why is it on the list? The history of Miracle on 34th Street is fascinating. From the studio not marketing the film as a Christmas movie, keeping Edwin Gwynn off the movie poster, to not even showing footage of the movie in the trailer, leading to a Christmas movie to be released in May of 1947. The movie was well received by critics, giving Edwin Gwynn the Oscar for his portrayal of Santa.
Edmund Gwen of The Miracle on 34th Street.
Now I know there's a Santa Claus.
Spawning countless remakes, including the 1994 version with Richard Attenborough.
Very good.
None of the retellings could replicate the heart of the original. For a movie that was made nearly 80 years ago, it's funny how people were complaining about the commercialization of Christmas back then.
Listen, I want to congratulate you and Macys on this wonderful new stunt you're pulling. Imagine sending people to other stores. I don't get it. Why, it's...
Certainly is.
You said it. Imagine a big outfit like Macys putting the spirit of Christmas ahead of the commercial. It's wonderful.
The idea that Santa would put the kids' interest above corporate profits is how we expect Santa to act these days.
Well, here's a list of toys that we have to push, things that we're overstocked on. Now, you'll find that a great many children will be undecided as to what they want for Christmas. When that happens, you immediately suggest one of these items.
Imagine making a child take something it doesn't want just because he bought too many of the wrong toys. That's what I've been fighting against for years, the way they commercialize Christmas.
Yeah. That is why Edmund's performance is so memorable. Miracle on 34th Street speaks to something deeply human, our longing to believe in goodness, wonder, and the possibility that magic still exists in this world. At its heart, it's a simple but powerful idea, choosing hope over cynicism. Chris inspires Doris to believe again, while Susan discovers imagination.
You must believe in Mr. Kringle and keep right on doing it. You must have faith in him.
But he didn't get me that. That doesn't make sense, Mommy.
Faith is believing in things when common sense tells you not to.
The movie restores people's sense of kindness and reminds us on why this story resonates across generations.
You should run around in other people's houses. You know better than that.
But this is my house, Mommy. The one I asked Mr. Kringle for. It is. I know it is. Oh, you were right, Mommy. Mommy told me if things don't turn out just the way you want them to the first time, you still got to believe. And I kept believing, and you were right, Mommy. Mr. Kringle is Santa Claus. Where you going? To see if there's a swing.
Tune in tomorrow as we continue counting down the top 25 Christmas movies of all time. I'm the Christmas aficionado, and remember, stay off the naughty list.